I love Mexican food, I love Italian food, Asian food, African food. Okra stew, love yard food. I love food. I'm Big Zoo, and this is my edition. Oh man, I have such a hard job. YouTube have invited me to share different videos that I love about different food cultures. I'm a musician, chef, and food lover. If you're from West, you love yard food. If you don't love yard food, you're not from West London. It was a lie, especially where I grew up, you know, High Road. It's a heavy, massive Jamaican community. And when it comes to Caribbean cooking, I take the original flavour. Original flavour, the two brothers, they grew up off their family recipes, obviously coming from Jamaica. Cooking Jamaican food is not the easiest thing to do, especially to get the authentic flavour, but the original flavour man them, with the brown stew, they're showing you the real OG way. They fly the flag for where they're from, they don't stop. And that's what I try to do representing Sierra Leone. It's definitely showed me that appreciating where you come from is massive. Big Hass, people just told me his name every day. Hey, have you heard of Big Hass? Have you shouted Big Hass? I need to work with Big Hass. I'm like, who's this guy? Big Hass's Sunday sessions inspire me to become a better chef because he's so good at what he does. He combines real chef craftsmanship. Instead of the setting of him being in this big, massive kitchen, he's just in the back of his garden, sitting down, just making beautiful food. Chefs are like, oh my God, I got this great bit of lettuce. It's an ice gem. Oh my, incredible. Whereas Big Hass is kind of like, caught the chicken, bruv. I love that.
So these Turkish peppers they're weird, man. They're like padrons.
I like the way that he mixes the yogurt with the seasoning to get that nice, beautiful color on the chicken when you put it on the grill. That yogurt kind of, it crisps up and it gives a nice little char. We got the Turkish people, them, car. That's what the Turkish man them do. You get me? Yogurt, YOGURTLU. Sometimes I'm looking at that grill, I'm like, brother, let me come to your yard. But because he has the word big in his name, I can never admit that. Seeing the reaction to Big Hass putting out his cookbook definitely made me think about when I put out my cookbook as well. Like, you work so hard to get to this, and then you do it, and you get all this support and love from people around you. And I remember when I put out my book, my mum was super gassed because obviously things she grew up cooking for her family, she got to share with people across the world. It's beautiful to see people making West African dishes in their house. Like, I never thought I'll see random white families across England cooking jollof, but it's happening. Jollof is here to take over. Sound is so important when it comes to food content. But you know, the ASMR videos, the people that do the ones where they're just chopping, dum, dum, dum. Sam Eats is like a robot when it comes to food. Sam's probably inspired me to just be a bit more militant with my videos. The cuts are so correct, the sound is so good. The way he chops on point with the video, the way it cuts. And every time at the beginning of the video, he goes, let's do some cooking, let's do some cooking, let's do some cooking.
Let's do some cooking.
The way he fries that chicken, he puts extra effort. Like, he don't just fry the chicken and just go, put some flour on it. No, he does everything, the brine, the seasoning, the temperature, the everything. When I'm thinking of new things, I love to draw from my friends and what they're doing. Or new people, always inspires us. AMELIA'S cooking show with AITCH, oh my God. It's because they was in a fake romance. Just seeing them in that room after, you can just see how awkward it is, and it's beautiful.
Are you excited to cook?
Yeah, I really am.
You love cooking, don't you?
No.
What's your favourite thing to eat?
You know my answer to that question.
Oh yeah, I do already. Sorry, I also am not meant to ask you that right now.
I went primary school with Amelia. Yeah, she's trying to take my game. She is not a good chef, no, she's terrible at cooking. But she's trying. And I'm very happy to see her get into the cooking space because seeing someone like her cook is hilarious. Everyone loves food and anyone can be a chef. I love what's happening now, especially through YouTube. You see how many people are just coming through, cooking, doing what they love, upload it to the world, and then they get a lot of love from it, you know? I first saw Seema Gets Baked on Mob Kitchen doing recipes, but then she started doing this thing where she cooks dishes from every single country in the world. The inspiration that Seema's given me is don't be afraid to try things that you're not good at. She does completely different recipes that I never thought I'd be able to try, but it makes it easy for me to be like, oh, maybe I can try and make that, you know what I mean?
Spicy peanutty noodles.
I just think the editing's beautiful and the way it transitions, it actually makes me want to eat cold noodles. I never thought I want to eat cold noodles, but here we are. We're so lucky that coming from the UK, coming from London, you get to taste so much different types of food. So when people ask me what is my cooking style, I say I cook everything. Whether it's Asian food, whether it's African food, whether it's food from the Americas. Like, I love Mexican food, I love Italian food. Growing up in these times, cooking in these times, that's what you can really embrace, you know? Being able to try different dishes. Cacio Pepe is my favorite Italian dish, and Italian food is my favorite food. Nice and simple. All you gotta do is get some butter, melt the butter, yeah? And then you add some pasta water and a lot of black pepper, and that's it. Now you lot better go home and make it. If you're gonna find a good Cacio Pepe recipe, it's definitely gonna be on Mob Kitchen. I always looked up to Mob Kitchen, like, oh, one day I love to like just share my own recipe on there or cook on there. Sometimes you wanna do something and then you actually get to do it, and you have to kind of appreciate those things in the moment. What I love about Mob a lot is the fact that they are this one hub for all types of food, and they definitely put on for a lot of different cultures and a lot of different chefs, and it's a beautiful place to come and just learn about the world through food. When I did my first cooking video with them, a lot of people who are in the food space saw that and might have connected with me for the first time. M.O.B. Food is what connects me to where I'm from. It's what defines who I am. Food is my job as well, so food is a little bit of everything for me. My name is Big Zoo, it's in the name. I love discovering new recipes. If you've got any videos you think I should check out, drop them in the comments.